Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm here to talk about MiddleEarthAthon, which is my readathon that runs between the 26th of August to the 2nd of September, and I'm going to be doing the Hobbit prompt, second breakfast, something edible on the cover. Now, I picked this prompt to do my recommendations because, stupidly, I thought there'd be loads of books with things that are edible on the cover. Apparently, all the books I've read don't have edible things on the cover, which is really annoying. So I've picked a few off my shelves that are on my TBR to maybe see which one I'm going to read. So I'm just going to show you them and I will let you know which of the ones I'm probably going to read. But it's the best I could do. So the only one I have anything that has remotely edible on the cover, that I've read is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and only because the Mad Hatter is drinking tea. And this isn't even, well, it is my edition. I can't remember who was getting rid of this, but it has the Mad Hatter drinking tea, and there are mushrooms on the cover too. But it was actually really, really difficult. So that's the only one I've read on my shelves that has 100% got something edible on the cover. So let's go into the books on my TBR that also have things that are edible on the cover. So first of all, I've got Ariadne by Jennifer Saint. This is a Greek myth retelling. I believe Ariadne is the sister of the Minotaur. She is the sister of the Minotaur. So I believe that this is a retelling and there are grapes on the cover of this. So this has been on my TBR for a while. I'm going to read you the blurb. As Princess of Crete and daughters of the fearsome King Minos, Ariadne and her sister Phaedra grew up in hearing the terrible bellows of the Minotaur from the labyrinth beneath the palace. The Minotaur, Minos' great shame and Ariadne's brother, demands blood every year. When Theseus, Prince of Athens, arrives in Crete as a sacrifice to the beast, Ariadne falls in love with him. But helping Theseus defeat the monster means betraying her family, and Ariadne knows that in a world ruled by mercurial gods, drawing their attention can cost you anything. Ariadne has heard too many tales of women being punished for the acts of men. She is determined to set her own fate, but will her decision to help Theseus ensure her happy ending, or will she find herself sacrificed for her lover's ambition? So that sounds really, really good. I've heard loads of great things about Ariadne, and I love this cover and this edition, so this is a very strong contender for edible things on the cover. Next up, the next two. I don't have very many for this video, so apologies, Hannah. You're gonna have to think up a few more, I'm afraid, so apologies. But this is kind of a cheat, but also not. So I've got Hare House by Sally Hinchcliffe. Now, their hairs are edible, right? I think so. People eat hare, or at least rabbit, because there's a hare here and a dog up there. We don't eat dogs, but hares. Now, this is a gothic novel, and I saw this first on Books Nest channel and had to have it. It sounded amazing, so I'm going to read the blurb to you again because I don't know anything about this book. Hare House is not its real name, of course. I have, if you will forgive me, kept names to a minimum here, for reasons which will be understandable. In the first brisk days of autumn, a woman arrives to make a new life in a remote corner of southwest Scotland, hoping to leave the secrets of her past behind her. Moving into a cottage on the beautiful Hare House estate, she begins to explore her new home. Yet among the rolling moorland and dark forest, something sinister is lurking. Local tales of witchcraft and young men sent mad, while strange things begin happening even in the full light of day. But is Hare House, with its strange display of taxidermy, and whose inhabitants have secrets of their own, a place of refuge or danger? And autumn turns to winter, a heavy snowfall traps everyone inside, and while the temperature outside drops below freezing, it isn't long before tensions within its walls rise to a fever pitch. Hare House is both a gripping literary thriller and a beautiful evocation of a place held by its past. So, gothic, house in the middle of nowhere, trapped in because it's snowing. Like, yes. So many things about this makes me want to read it. Like, so many things. It sounds amazing. And again, big strong contender. Next up is a stretch. I'm not gonna lie, but I think it counts because it's got deer on it. So that is Mystifax by Zoe Gilbert, and as I said, there is deer right here. And like things. I don't know, maybe not, but it counts, right? So I'm gonna read you the blurb again. Herne the hunter, mischief maker, spirit of the forest, leader of the wild hunt, hurtles through the centuries pursued by his creator. A shapeshifter, Herne dons many guises as he slips and rippled through time at lantern-lit 12th night theatrics, at the spectacular burning of the Crystal Palace, at an acid-laced 60s party. Wherever he goes, transgression, debauch, and enchantment always follows in his wake. But as the forest is increasingly encroached upon by urban sprawl and gentrification, and the world slides into crisis, Hearn must find a way to survive or exact his revenge. With its intoxicating, chameleonic voice and boundless imagination, Mystifax is British folklore as you've never read it before. Dangerous, sexy, troubling, daring, savage, an exhilarating race through time and space, weaving through the ancient and the contemporary. So obviously I picked this up at Toppings, and I got it because the cover, and also it's a signed first edition, so I had to pick it up. It is it's quite chunky though, so I don't know, maybe not, but possibly. And the one that I'm probably going to read, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is the one that like called to me for this prompt, is This Vicious Grace by Emily Thede. Now, this was the Fairy Loot book for June, YA, I believe, and those are lemons. And I believe the normal edition of this book is like a beige colour, so I think it's this colour. But there are also lemons on it, I think. So I definitely want to read this one because it's so pretty. But it follows, I think it's set on an Italian island. At least there is Italian within the book. And this follows a girl called Alyssa who has this, basically she's one of the people who has gifts that is supposed to amplify her partner's gift. But she hasn't found her partner yet and she just keeps on killing them. So it's kind of like, it's like, what's her face? The lady from X-Men, Rogue, where she just touches everyone and they die. So yeah, this one just looks really, really cool. And I think she ends up killing too many of her like potential partners. So like they run a revolution against her and they're trying to kill her, and she meets this guy called Dante and he like protects her or something. I don't know because I haven't read it, but from the vibe, like I've read the first chapter. Again, I did a try chapter which is linked somewhere. I really enjoyed the first chapter, so I really want to continue this one. It just sounds like a wild ride, and I think I know what's going to happen, but like, I'm intrigued. I'm so intrigued. So this is one I'm probably going to pick up. If you have any idea what I can read that has something edible in the cover, it can be literally anything, like as I've said, hares, deers, whatever, or strawberries, or mushrooms, or apples, whatever, then please let me know down in the comments down below. If you've read any of these and you think I'll enjoy them, please let me know as well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.